Hey VC, Jeff here. So yes, let's talk online ordering and Discogs. So as I've done in lots of videos, have ordered a lot from Discogs, and I do the whole buy one get a couple extras. Here's a case of that. But now see, obviously every time you go on Discogs, or any online ordering for that matter, that's not buying a brand new album, you go through the risk of, you might not get exactly what you're looking for or exactly in the condition it should be in. So you're trusting that the seller is grading these albums correctly. And of course, a lot of that goes when you start reading the reviews, you find out, how well other people have been satisfied. So sadly, I don't always read the reviews. I look at the reviews. So on Discogs, you see, hey, they've got, 97% positive reviews in this case. And they've got 2,800 reviews. So I'm thinking, okay, so this person is, for the most part, a positive. And so I make the purchase. And then you get them and you're like, this isn't quite right. So you start looking at the other reviews and you see there's a lot of neutral reviews. Not a lot, but 100 is a lot. But when you're talking 3,000 orders, and they're all saying the same thing. Overrated as far as the rating, it's not quite the condition, blah, blah, blah. It takes a long time to ship, blah, blah, blah. So there are some, neutral. I don't recall how many actual negative reviews there are. So what I had was a less than desirable situation here, but it's not so bad when you've got a problem with a item in your order. But it's kind of funny when every item in your order has an odd problem of some sort. So anyway, that's what I figured I would look at here. So what I went for is I was going for this album, Eat the Heat by Accept. This is the Music on Vinyl reissue from a couple years ago. It was listed as near mint sleeve and near mint album. I mean, I'm not a big stickler for the sleeves and stuff, but you could see, you could maybe see it's creased. It's got some creasing, some dings. It's one of those high gloss covers. It's kind of got some scuffing on it, some scratching. Anyway, all of that cosmetic stuff I don't really care about. But still, when it's rated as near mint, this corner is even bent. So I know some people would be a real stickler on that. So this would not be what I would consider near mint. This is, very good negative, maybe very good plus. Okay, the album itself, it's one of the color records here. The album looks fine. The album looks near mint. But I was really surprised with the Music on Vinyl release that when I played it, it pops and it cracks. Now, I haven't cleaned it, but still, a near mint Music on Vinyl release, I've never had this kind of noise from. I am almost positive, give it a quick scrub, and it will probably come out perfect. So, again, it's not that I have a real major problem and complaint. I'm not going to return it. It is what it is. It wasn't expensive. But it just seemed like it was kind of odd that, okay, here's an album that's supposed to be somewhat near mint that is a fairly recent release that looks like it's in great condition and it just sounds kind of dirty. So, again, cleaning will fix it. This next one, now, I got that. And then the extras are just, hey, let's throw in a couple dollars for these extra ones, no extra shipping, and pick up some albums you want. So, Billy Cobham, Warning. Absolutely. I just finished listening to this. Absolutely. Still one of my favorite Billy Cobham albums, because this is where I actually discovered him, is this and Power Play, the one after that, which I have an order. Should be here soon. Again, a couple dollars. Now, this one was described as very good plus in both media and in the cover. Now, this is all beat the crap up. It's got a clipped corner, which, I don't know, wouldn't that knock it down? It's bent, it's rough. This is the kind of stuff you would find, and it's all just creased and everything. This is all the kind of condition you would find usually in thrift stores, maybe even worse in thrift stores, but it's really rough. Again, I'm not really concerned about the cosmetics, but it's just the fact that he graded it as very good plus. This is, in my opinion, good plus, maybe very good minus. It's pretty rough. It's pretty rough. Again, I would buy this just like that in a thrift store or whatever. I'm not concerned with that. It's just, again, a grading issue. And I didn't pay that much for it. I literally didn't pay much more than the thrift store price, so not going to complain at all. The insert in this one is fine. The album, though, so the album is a white label promo. That's not a negative, but the point is, the item he sold was not listed as this edition. So I'm like, hey, you're selling the wrong edition on the wrong listing. I'm not complaining though. I don't mind a white label promo. I did play this. I played it right before making this video, and the album I absolutely love. But this one, again, just full of pops and cracks. For something that looks so pristine, it was a little surprising. Again, little elbow grease, I'm sure. I'll scrub that right up. That's a listen without even checking out. Now, this was another one, Thunder 7 by Triumph. Again, just a couple dollars. Toss it in. Let's get it. This one actually looks very good. Plus, it's got it's got your typical cover dings and stuff. But this was fine. Everything was fine about that. But then I opened this up. I pulled this out, and guess who? Oh, you're right. The Guess Who. The inner sleeve is the Guess Who, not Triumph. So, kind of funny, kind of strange. Got the wrong inner sleeve, which I pointed out to him. The album, it looks very good. Plus, the album I have no complaints with. It's just funny the inner sleeve is messed up. Again, sounds really popping and crackling though. Again, I'm sure I can clean it up to very good. Plus, sounding sweet. But wrong inner sleeve. It's just so okay. So there's something wrong so far with each one of them. Fourth one, White Heart. First White Heart album. One of the only ones I didn't have on vinyl, I believe, aside from like a live album. So, again, listed as very good plus, very good plus. Big name written on the front. Whoever Lesher is, or Lesher. And I kind of, maybe that can still be very good plus. But, I mean, this thing is all multiple creases. I mean, this is an old album. This is like, what, 1980, 80, 81? I don't know. It's dated way back there. So, I mean, I don't mind that. Again, the age. This is early 80s. But, okay. That's fine. I don't care about the cosmetics. So let's pull this out. What the heck is this? This does not look like a White Heart inner sleeve. I'd really love to see you tonight. So I'm like, wait a minute, Westward Wind, will never be another for me. It's not the same, huh? This sounds familiar. Showboat Rambler. Yeah, anyway. I have this album that this belongs to, so I recognized it. Do you know who that is? I really love to see you tonight. Dan. Anyway, you figure it out. Wrong inner sleeve. But wait, there's more. Album is in really good condition. A little dirty. Haven't played this one. I'm sure it pops and cracks too. But wait. I order the White Heart, self-titled White Heart album. And the album I receive is White Heart's Vital Signs, which I already own on vinyl. So this was... Everything was wrong. The album's wrong. The sleeve's wrong. Again, and this one he is going to look and see if he can find a replacement and see if he's got the right one. Otherwise, he'll refund the money. Again, it's not that I'm really super complaining. This is the chances you take when you order online. Now, I just thought it was funny that every single one of the 4 albums in this one order, all 4 of them, had questionable content. Something was wrong with them. It's just, what's the chances of it being something with every one of them? So, again, some sellers you just have to, you take a chance with. And, again, I didn't pay any arm and leg prices for these, so I'm not complaining at all. I can clean them up, and even if they pop and crack still, this is what I would expect if I bought it in a thrift store for $3-4. So I'm not complaining. The Billy Cobham sounds great. Pops and cracks and all. It's just a great album. And so, anyway, I just thought it was funny. Chances. People don't like taking the chances sometimes. People don't like the chance that they may get something less desirable. Most sellers that I've dealt with will make it right. So there are some jerks out there, and I haven't run into one of those yet. So what are your experiences? Have you been soured from buying online? Have you had any major problems like this? Everybody runs into a little problem, but I just thought this was funny because it just kept piling up. But anyway, comment below. Let me know your experiences. I see some of the rant videos. I see some of the people who have issues with mail order. But, share some comments below with what you've had issues with. And anyway, I'll be back with another one soon. So I'll see you then. Rock on and rock hard.